Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Jake Awesome. This is Jake Awesome Ranks and Reviews. Today what we're doing is another of our rankings and reviews of the best coffee place in Marshall County. Now, last time, if you remember, I went to Starbucks. And I went to Starbucks in Gunnersville, had the strawberry shortcake blended beverage mocha frappuccino from Starbucks. It was $6.25. They did very, very well. Friendliness, I ranked them on three things: friendliness, convenience, and then taste. Friendliness, they got a 10 out of 10, super friendly. Convenience, 10 out of 10, was ready when I got there. And then taste, I gave them an 8 out of 10. It wasn't something that was made for me. Tasted very, very good. Just wasn't my thing. So today what I ended up doing is I went to Scooters. These are popping up all over the place. It's a new coffee place that we have here in Albertville. And so I went to that one. And so I'm gonna be ranking them on the same three things: friendliness, convenience, and taste. So gonna go ahead and start with convenience, 10 out of 10. I got there, it wasn't ready quite when I got there, but I give them a little bit of grace because I live a lot closer to this one. I was there under 5 minutes, so it was my drink was out to me. So convenience, it was great. Okay, friendliness. Now, this is a hard one because every time I've been to Scooters, every time I've gotten top-notch service. They have been super over and abundantly friendly. They are the Chick-fil-A of coffee places. I mean, they are super friendly, always really nice. And tonight, I'm struggling with this one because it wasn't that they were not friendly. They were friendly to me, but it just was not at that same level of unfriendliness. Now, it's not something that I would ever like make a call about or complain about or anything like that. But when you're doing a ranking like this, I try to be super honest with them. And so one thing that I noticed, and I think there may have been a training situation kind of going on, but I got there and they didn't really ask me how I was doing at first. They were very straightforward, like, hey, we'll have this right out to you. And then I don't want to get anybody in trouble, so I'm going to try to avoid using their gender. But the person at the window, like I said, didn't ask me how I was doing right at first. And then they and another person who was like in charge of them it wasn't really an argument, but you could tell there was some friction going on, and that's just not something you want to see as a customer. At least I don't like to see that. Now, some people don't care. Some people like it, I guess, if you like to see some drama. But it wasn't really even drama. I'm trying not to put it in a bad picture or whatever, make it worse than it was. But just not something you want to see. And then the person that came to the window, another person who I think was in charge of this other person, did ask me how I was doing. Fine. I asked them, hey, how you doing? It's just one of those things you do as a habit. And then they proceeded to tell me that I'm good, but I'm ready to go home. So it's like, that's another thing. And this is just a personal thing for me, because look, I've worked in the service industry before, worked in a store. I understand people are tired, you want to go home, but you got people there spending money. They're coming there for a certain experience. You don't really want to hear that somebody's ready to go home. Now, is that being ticky? Maybe a little bit. So that's why I'm not going to give them a bad score on this at all. Just not going to give them a 10. I'm going to go 8. I'm going to go 8 out of 10 because they were friendly to me. They're friendly enough. Just wasn't that above and beyond friendly. And I know I said all that just, because some people aren't going to notice that at all. And then maybe I'm just overly noticing it because I'm doing a review video. So that may be part of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them 8 out of 10 on friendliness. And again, I don't want anybody getting fired. This is not something that is a fireable thing or anything. It's just one of those nitpicky things, I guess. So, but not giving them a terrible score. 8 out of 10 still pretty good. All right, now the most important part is taste, and I put kind of taste in the way it looks as well. I do love Scooters. Just have been a bunch, full disclosure. There's what it looks like. Okay, let's see here. There we go. And then the back of it. I love the little mascot here. I'm a sucker for design and for things like that, and for branding. that kind of thing. And so I like the look out right there too. So anyway, so it looks good, good looking drink. So here we go for the taste. All right, here we go. Okay. Really, really good. Oh, I didn't even say what I got. Sorry. This was, I went to their featured because that's kind of what I like to try to do. I got the Lavender White Mocha Blender. Now, the others are Frappuccinos. It's kind of their version of a Frappuccino, but it's called a blender. And so that's what I got. It's got the whipped cream on it. I think I got some nuts of some kind up there too. But anyway, very good. I'm gonna give it another taste. Oh yeah. Okay. I can go ahead and tell you, I would give this a 10 out of 10. Tastes great. Really, really good. Puts a smile on my face. Really like it. So I'm gonna go 10 out of 10. Now, I will say this. The drink that I got at Starbucks, one of the things that I dinged it on was that it wasn't very coffee forward. I didn't taste a lot of coffee. And so a coffee place, I think that's one thing you do want to have a little bit of that coffee taste and not be overpowered with the sweetness. To me, you taste the coffee right away, and then you taste a little bit of that white mocha with it, and it just blends really well together. So that's why I gotta give this 10 out of 10. I mean, it's phenomenal. I'm gonna have no problem finishing this one. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is very good, very, very good. If you don't like coffee, probably not gonna be for you, but 10 out of 10 on this. Very, very good. Very, very, very good. And so theming was the word I was looking for. I'm a sucker for theming, and I like the little guy on there. So anyway, tell me what you think in the comments. If you like it, if you like this video, like and subscribe, please. I'm gonna try to do more of these. If you've got a coffee place you want me to try next, put it in the comments or whatever. I'm gonna be trying to do that. As far as comparison price-wise, I know Starbucks is usually more expensive, but this was a little bit more expensive than the last time, which I know some things in the world are going on differently, you know, now world events, things like that, so that may have caused it to go up. But this is a good $1 higher than I had at Starbucks. My drink at Starbucks was $6.25, and I got the large on both. There is an extra large, but I didn't want to go crazy. So anyway, but like I said, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and give me a comment down there. It helps people find me. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Have a good one.